would say stand into the golf ball, pretty good to be fair. Takeaway now is certainly a lot better than it was last time, okay? That club now, the left arm is still moving a little bit away, but at least the club at this point now is a bit more over the toe line rather than whipped in too far behind. Again on this one here now, same sort of move there. Oh, there we go. Same sort of move there. Club's a little bit more on this one, probably inside. Now, whether that's you trying to get behind to hit the wall on the way down, possibly. But at least at top of the backswing now, we're getting in a good position. Left arm on this one, in actual fact, a little bit low, which is good, okay? The sensation coming down now is this club has to kind of work this way and back down, not over the top going down this way. So when you imagine the wall being behind you, as you came back with this one, a little bit more over the top with the arms. If we look at the club just coming in now, at this point, you can see that golf club now is a long way outside your hand, sort of coming down over the top and in front, which will generally encourage a golf ball, therefore going in that direction. So as the club comes down, kind of sort of level with the hands, if the club's too far in front of you, the path now is to the left too much, okay? Whereas this one here, as you start bringing it back down, the club you can see now is working backwards, as in going this way, so the club is working in that direction, as we can see, getting to the back end of the sort of camera, and then when you come into hitting here and now, you can see that golf club is directly over your toe line, yeah? So the same sort of position there now. If you look at those two clubs, a bit of a blur, there's your club there, there's your club there. So that different angle into the golf ball now as you come in, that club's attacking now more into the golf ball this way, towards target, rather than out and across and too far to the left. It's only going to be marginal, but with this club, any club really, 3 or 4 degrees at impact could be 10 or 15 yards, 100 yards. And if the ball's going further, that's going to be 15, 20, 25 yards. And as we said, with a lofted club, if the path is too far to the left, the golf ball just goes straight there. With a drive or a less lofted club, it starts on the same angle and will start spinning off to the right. So what you'll probably find is sort of your 6, 7, 5 iron probably be okay sort of doing somewhere in the middle and then ending up actually okay. Whereas the club's got 2 de-lofted drivers and 3 woods, it was too far to the right. With the more lofted club, maybe a little bit to the left, and you may have just adjusted your setup a little bit to accommodate for that, which is obviously not the correct way, but it's a fail-safe to get you around the golf course, I suppose. But ideally, I want to try and adjust the fault. But yeah, if we can get that sensation from the top of the backswing, as you hear now, you can see that club, as it's from there, it's working in that direction. You watch the club, you can see it working back behind you, dragging down that wall. It's not just coming over the top, throwing at the golf ball. This one here now, as the club goes back, you watch that club, it's pretty much coming back from there, almost straight down in that position. Whereas this one, the club is working a bit more behind you, as your body in your lower half works better. If the lower half can work better, as we said, when you come to impact, that right foot, as we can see now, is up on its toe more. There's more of a twist through the golf ball, and that's going to help get that club kind of, we call flattening it a little bit, getting more on a sort of downward angle rather than too steep. Okay, makes sense? Very, very good. So I try that wall drill. Just be careful when you do that wall drill. You swing to the top of the backswing, stop, kind of find the wall, and then just drag the club down the wall. So you go from there, the club would then go back on that red line there, as we can see, and then you just literally drag it down the wall to about here, and then if you can sort of stop somewhere around there, that'd be fine. If we start going through too much, okay, it might encourage the path going too far out to the right. Okay, as we said, the path of the golf club is into square to in, not just in to out. So it's just a downswing feeling of the club coming down, dropping on that wall there, getting a flatter, more into square, in plane, rather than just straight out there, or obviously what you were, too far to the left. Make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Happy days. Right, have a couple more then, and we'll have a look, see how they go, okay? Any questions at all on that then, Michael, or is that?
No, that's fine.
No? Good.